How to make a documentary. Hot tips for students. A documentary is a non-fiction story told through images and sound. It presents information in a factual way and often shows footage of real-life events. There's a lot more to making a documentary than just pointing a camera and calling action. It takes a whole team of people with a big range of skills working together to make the final product. Here's a couple of tips to help out young filmmakers interested in making their own documentaries. There are 4 equally important stages to making a documentary: researching, planning, filming, and editing. Because there is so much work to do in each of these stages, it's a good idea to have a team of people to collaborate with. Working in a team means more hands and brains to help with any challenges that might come along. First up, pre-production, researching and planning. When making a documentary, it is important to know a lot about the subject you want to communicate. The internet's a great resource for finding out information about almost anything you can think of. Typing a question about your subject into Google or looking at Wikipedia is a great start. It can also help to write "for kids" or "for students" at the end of your search to locate the best resources for your school project. Whenever you are using the internet, whether for a school project or just for fun, it's important to remember to stay safe and to think about what you are doing. Never share passwords, be mindful of how you communicate with others, and let a grown-up know if you see or hear anything that upsets you online. After you have finished researching, it's time to plan out your documentary. Create a storyboard with your team to figure out how your documentary will unfold and how long you want it to go for. A great tool for planning and storing all of the information that your team has found is Google Drive. It's similar to one big notebook that everyone has access to, but you can do it online and together. In Google Drive, different members of the same team could be working on the beginning, middle, and end of your project at all the same time. When pre-production is complete, it's time to get filming. During this stage, you'll need a cameraman or woman to shoot the footage, a presenter or 2 to conduct interviews and to speak into the camera, and a director and producer to help keep the project to plan and looking good. There are a few different tools that you can use to collect footage for your documentary if you don't have access to a video camera. Many mobile phones and tablets have cameras that can record video too. They can also be great for recording voiceovers in case you want to add sound to the images that you collect. Once your team is finished with recording, it's time for the last step, editing, which is also known as post-production. This means organizing all of the video and sound that you've created into the final product. This is done by transferring all of your footage into a video editing program, such as iMovie, Adobe Premiere, or Windows Movie Maker. You might have used these programs at home with your family making photo slides or short videos sometime. During this stage, it is important to get to know your tools. Spend some time exploring the software that you are using, as it will make it a lot easier to complete your project. You can erase all of the unwanted video and bloopers that have happened during the filming, although you might want to keep a few bloopers for the end. So, all you budding filmmakers, don't forget, collaboration and organization are super important for a successful documentary. And the 4 unforgettable hot tips are to research, plan it, film it, and edit. Good luck!